Hello, Abiodun's friends. So today is another episode of Conversations with
So today's
Abiodun. And
conversation
today,
is actually it's one topic I'm actually passionate about, and that's integrity and honesty. And you all would okay, am I supposed to define integrity? Okay, for some of you that still like okay, Biodun, what is integrity? Integrity has to do with my understanding, moral principles, like when no one is watching, like doing what you're supposedly like you're consistent in this particular, you know, trade that they know you for. Like nobody has to be there before you do the right thing. No eye service, yes, no eye service. And then for honesty, honesty is like this thing is white. Not like they'll tell you some of you, they say, oh, it's sunny, and then you're saying it's raining. Then they'll have to go and check, and indeed they'll find that it's raining. So basically, I'm talking about integrity and honesty, and it's something that for integrity, I think my dad is one major huge part of my life. I said, I had freedom, but he would say something to us. I said, "Orúkọ rere sàn ju wúrà àti fàdákà lọ," and he would tell us, I don't have to be there for you to do the right thing. And trust me, if I was ever anywhere far away, and I'm doing something that is not right, it's like my dad's face is everywhere. So I don't even want to do it because it's just like it just feels like it's right next to me. So that has built me over the years that what I don't need anyone, I just have to do the right thing. When no one is watching, you don't have to, it's not I said, it's just who I am. And then, of course, people always tell you, why you too they do, I too sabi. Yes, people will always tell you not to do the right thing. They will always tell you you're overdoing things. Imagine yourself being an organization where everybody has seen like, we are going to get paid at the end of the month, and they don't care about bringing extra effort. And when they see somebody that is bringing extra effort, or they get said, why are you doing so much? Are they going to pay you extra? Whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing and put extra effort, it's not for the company, it's for yourself. You're bringing value to yourself, and that shows that you've got principle. And then honesty, you don't have to, even when you're caught. That's why it's always just good, like, don't join the wagon, be the light. I think that's the perfect word. Be the light. You know the truth. There's no point trying to defend darkness, trying to defend the lies by being dishonest. Because some people tell you, oh, it's because this person did this, so it's because we don't have to do it. No, white is white, black is black. So be the light. Don't be the one that they want to be influenced in doing, in lying, or also trying to sabotage others. And I would like you're working for your boss. They send you a driver that collects salary from somebody. Then they send you to go and buy fuel, and then you increase. You don't buy complete, and you are the one that is driving that car, and you are getting paid for that service. And then you like an avenue to make money. They tell you buy 100 liters, you go and buy 70 liters. What are you doing? You are stealing. And then when your boss does not now is nice to you, are you nice to your boss? Are you nice to your boss? How do you get reward when you yourself, you're already taking your reward before they even give you the reward? You're not going to get in there. So if your boss are doing some, and in some cases, if the bosses, they're always very nice. Now you are eating you are biting the hands that fed you. You are overeating. Don't you think you're going to get the punishment somewhere else? Where you're supposed to get multiple, you're already stealing. And that will take me to the scripture of 2 Kings 5. I think it will be 2, 5. I think it's 5. I think it's 2 Kings 5. The greed of Gehazi. Now, okay, let's treat Elijah and Elisha, then Elisha and Gehazi. So for Elisha is Elijah's personal assistant. He worked uprightly with Elijah. He was doing everything right. He was following, was being honest. He had integrity. Even when his boss is not there, he's doing the right thing. And then when the prophet, everyone told him that, oh, the Lord is going to do what? Is going to take your boss away from you. Do you know that your master is leaving today? Some of you, when they tell you that, do you know this company is going to shut down? The next thing, you start finding out you want to exploit and you want to steal. First and foremost, what are you supposed to ask? Like, oh, what next? He was told. He could have, some of you will start manipulating. What next? How do you do? But he said, do you know your master is going? He said yes. And they told him, don't act like this. He followed him, even when he was telling him, oh, the Lord said I should go to Bethel. He said, as long as God lives, I'm not going anywhere. I'll follow you. How many of you can you tell your boss, or you can tell your husband, you can tell your church, you can tell your sister, like, oh yes, I'm with you through thick and thin, of a friend that has been good to you, that you have seen that this person is kind, like this person is good. Say, don't worry, I got you to the last point. Even when he told him, oh, God has said I should go to Jericho, he said, I am following you. Even when he said, I am going to River Jordan, God said I should go and wait for him in Jordan. How many of you would they say, okay, I'm going to, like, I've been given death sentence, like, oh, maybe the person has a sickness, or this is it, the person is going to prison, like, this is the last junction, like, you have to go back. You can. How many of you can say, I'm with you? But what did Elisha actually stood? And he said, with all this that you have done, what do I give you back in return? And he asked, everything that you are, I just want it done, because if I say I want it the same way, I will not be able to do it, because your strength, I can't have it. But if you give me double of your strength, I'll be able to achieve what you have achieved. That's him acknowledging that you are my master. You know it. But the strength that you have, I won't be able to do it except I work twice as what you have. And he said what? As long as you can see when the Lord is taking me. And what did he say? Is the distraction will come. When you are trying to do the right things, distraction, people will tell you, oh, are you see that you are going to the lion's den? You are doing this. Some of you start doing what? You start compromising. And then, I think it will be in my department when we talk about the chronos and the kairos. The things that you do are the chronos. Your chronos is what gives birth to your kairos moment. If you don't do it right during your kairos moment, your chronos, you can't get to the kairos moment. So the things that we do is what gives you the reward, it gives you your kairos moment. But everybody just wants to be in the season of to reap. What did you do to prepare yourself to that moment? And when Elisha's kairos moment came, he was able to see no distraction, no noise. He was just looking at how his boss has gone. No distraction. He was focused on the goal, and he got double portion of anointing. What happened to Gehazi? Gehazi, he entered. All Elisha had entered. He didn't allow God to use him. Greed entered. How many of you see what your boss is doing? You see sales coming in. You see customers coming in. You don't know the work that came with it. The next thing that I want to go and take that. I want to go and take that customer. How do I take that customer? Take all the proceeds that comes to the customer. What am I saying to us? Honesty is what bets that benefit all the things that you actually, when nobody is watching, there's something God, there's a God that is watching. It's actually, if you actually check the book of Ephesians 6 verse 5, it says, having integrity, even with your bosses, your masters, like after God are your masters, like nobody has to see. They already said, how much are you going to get paid? This is the amount. Okay, go to your work. Because your boss is not watching. How many of you will they live without a manager or somebody to manage you will do the right thing? You will never want to do the right thing. You want somebody to monitor you, and then you get paid. But if nobody watches you, you even find a way to boycott, to do things that will not bring glory to that thing. Now, we're talking about the ultimate service, the ultimate rewarder of integrity and honesty is God. You cannot serve God. Do you know what? Because serving God, knowing Him, everything has to do with your faith. That you, every time you do one bad stuff, you will look up because you are looking at you, is seeing you. And now you think that you will do anything for God if you are expecting reward from man. Man gives you that. Okay, for people that get pension, get their pension. The people that get their benefits after working for a long time, they get their benefits. What about you that you are now serving God? You are loving God. You are knowing God. You are living God. what do you come with? It comes with all the benefit that you can ever imagine. Job is one example. I want to make an example. When God wanted to describe Job in Job 1, he told Satan, he told all the heavenly bodies, he told them, have you seen my friend that is upright, that has integrity, that is honest? Have you seen it? That he could describe somebody that is perfect, even as much as is human. God was able to give a description of it. And after the devil has tried, Satan has tried to want to, do all sorts of things. Even when his wife said, can't you not curse this God that you have served all your life? But do you know what happened? He did not. And at the end of the day, when you look at Job 42, the Lord restored and gave him double portion, live extra years, and he never remembered anything that he went through. How many of you, when the trying times comes, that's when you know that no, God does not live, and people start telling you, let's go to go and serve this God, let's go and call this God. Some of you, that's when you even get the final death sentence of what you are running for. It's just like King Ahaziah, isn't it? If I call it right here, in 2 Kings verse 1. 2 Kings, yes, chapter 1, all through, when he was sick, and he was sick, he was struck with an ailment, and then he went to look, seek the god of Edom, the Ekron rather, gods of the flies, Ekron, to ask. And Elijah said, the angel had to go like, why will you go the way? You have a prophet, you can pray, you have people that can pray in your community. Some people will go to the moon, some people will go as far, leave the old Lagos to go and look for one power. Meanwhile, is there no right prophet where you are? Because of you're in trouble, then you leave God, and meanwhile this God never leaves your presence. So I want us to use today to ponder and do the right thing. What are you doing to your family friends? What are you doing to your friends that is selling, that is patronizing you? Some of us, we are in our church, we are selling stuff, and then the church decides to patronize you. Instead of you to say that this is, and that they need to actually contribute to the things of God, you reflect price. Do you think it's the church you are robbing? You are robbing God. Because that's that they need to be in your clothes and say, God, remember when I did this. Remember when I did this. Remember when I did it. And that takes me to Nehemiah. It takes me to Nehemiah 5. And this also goes to those people that used to give loan. It's not, somebody has a problem, and then you come with interest. Go and read the book of Nehemiah. I think you read it from chapter 5. Somebody does not have. And that's why oppression also comes with the country. We don't have, then you give us what am I going to call that? You give us something again that you start extorting from us, exploiting us. And what am I saying? You see, people say they don't have money, that's why they come to you to come and borrow loan. I don't think anybody that will come for loan has money and then they'll come for loan. They'll come for loan and then you add interest. Somebody has come to you, does not have a cup of rice, and tell you, please give me a cup of rice. That cup of rice don't even drum. And then you finish eating. Then he's even going to struggle to pay you that cup of rice. And the next thing, you ask the person to give you a bag of rice in replacement of cup of rice. I think we should be fair to one another. And for everything that you do, how do you hold God to, like, God, I did this for my fellow when my fellow was hungry. I did this for my friend. I sold this 10 naira. I sold it for my friend 5 naira. Like, let's be our brother's keeper. Let's be kind to one another. Should your friend want to patronize you, I think your friend has a better way. She can go elsewhere, but she chose to support your business. So I think we should start looking and say that, give your friends discount. Don't look at because your friend has all the money and then you decide to inflate the price. Remember, the day your friend finds out that you are inflated, she will not buy from you. And then you now be the same people that gather and say, oh, look at them, and she knows I'm selling this. Is it the amount you are selling it that you are selling to your friend? Your friend will go elsewhere. When they are selling 10 naira, she negotiate, they sell her to her 2 naira. But you will sell to your friend 100 naira, you want her to. That's when your friendship started. That's when you start losing that friendship. Your church will give you a job to do. go and do this for me, go and do this for me, and then you go and exploit the church. You are not going to give the church anything. You did not contribute to it, but then you want to exploit. Should you not see that an avenue to say, oh Lord God, I am doing this services, I'm doing this, God bless the work of my hands, with this and that. It's a sacrifice. If some people can organize, and God will continually bless Pastor Nathaniel Bassey. Some people organize events, no paid, no tickets, nothing, things of God, free. And some people will come, they want to come and exploit. Should you have, like I think when Pastor Nathaniel was even talking about some people, that's where you come in, sponsor the right events, partner the things of, do the things of God, sponsor the things of God. If a church comes to you and asks you for things, I think it's the right time to be like, you know what, we do it 100 naira, but because the church thing, let's give it to you for 50 naira. Promote the things of God, not even the things of God alone. Now your friends have come to you, don't exploit your friends. Have a bit of integrity. Your boss has given you this to stand in gap, because your boss has gone out, you now want to kill him not to come back. You want to take everything. You start eyeing a seat. I want us to say that whatever you're doing wrong for another, you're doing it for yourself. It takes nothing to be honest. And I want to implore us to please have, when nobody is watching, do the right thing. Be honest. Call a spade a spade. Be the light. Don't follow. Don't let your light, even when they're doing the bad stuff. Don't care. There's a reward of good stuff. There's a reward. Honesty, there's always reward for honesty. When you think man is the one that will give you think God is, you cannot joke with God. God does not joke with his own. He said, for he will give you, he will always do it. He will give you his heavenly riches, everything, because his word is not the creator of heaven and earth. Everything at the back of his call. So now, if you want to serve your man, you're saying that they'll give you one post. Some of us have Godfather. If your Godfather can say, don't worry, you become this, is it not God that will not do it? So what am I saying to us? Please, let's have this sense of integrity. Be honest with one another. Honest in your church. When they put you in a position, don't steal. When a pastor is doing the right thing, don't gang up against the man of God. Don't gang up. There's punishment waiting for you. If somebody is doing the right thing, don't try to sabotage it. If you cannot add to it, support. I pray the Lord helps us and to see more. When your friend is patronizing you, don't say that your friend has, so then you have to exploit your friend. When your brother is giving you something, because your brother is nice, like, you have not eaten, then at every point in time you'll be seeking, I don't have this, I don't. Meanwhile, you have, just because you don't want this person to come at any point, you will definitely not have, because every time you say, instead of you say, today, and that goes to people that always want to collect from people. Who says that you cannot give? Some of you just have maybe, thank you for everything that you do, but no, they will continue to collect. When they collect, you can go and buy ordinary water, go and give your boss. You will look at it from nothing you gave me. But some of you just believe that no, I not get rich, my oga. What makes you feel that whatever you give will not open doors to a greater one? Learn to give, learn to be sacrificial. Don't let everything be about you. Be selfless in whatever you're doing. When you find yourself in a position, give value. Let the Lord lift you up. Don't sabotage another. I hope this helps us, and I will also want my friends to you. Let me hear your opinion about it and all that. As for me, I know I've served people that it has paid off, and that's why I'll continue to, promote and preach about integrity and honesty. I love you guys. I think we'll do this some other day. Do you see rain? Rain is falling. I love you guys.